Good evening. I call this July 18th meeting of the Paducah Planning and Zoning Commission to order and ask that you please stand with us as we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. Urban, call the roll, please.
Yes, ma'am. Turnberry. Bradford.
Here.
Morrison.
Here.
Schramke. Shadle. Wade.
Here.
Chair Casilius.
Here. Ms. Schramke, you have the minutes motion.
I move that the reading of the minutes for June 6, 2016 be waived and that the minutes of said meeting as prepared by the secretary be approved as written.
Second.
Second by Wade. I believe you all have the updated minutes that were emailed out to us in addition to that's what we're voting on. Any comments, corrections? Call the roll, please.
Schramke.
Aye.
Wade.
Aye.
Bradford.
Aye.
Morrison.
Aye.
Chair Casilius.
Aye. Mr. Bradford, you have the Higdon development.
I do. I move that a resolution entitled "A Resolution Constituting the Final Report of the Paducah Planning Commission on the Proposed Final Subdivision for Property Located at 453 and 455 Bliech Road and 2321, 2323, 2401, 2403, 2411, 2413, 2421, and 2423 Lakewood Drive, and 252, 254, 301, 303, 305, and 307 Ridgewood Street, and 405 to 408, 416 through 419, 426, 428, 431 to 434, and 455 to 448 Villa Ridge Drive be adopted.
Second.
Second by Morrison.
Yeah, this is just the final subdivision plat for the Phase 1 for Ridgewood Villa subdivision and condo development and dedication. I believe Phase 1 consists of 5 fourplexes and 5 duplexes. And actually, there's an existing fourplex there right now.
Is the existing fourplex a part of the condominium regime?
Yes.
Okay, so these are all the condominiums are part of one regime.
Yes.
Okay.
Questions or comments?
Is there any impact in this development plan for Track B? It's listed on the site data, but I'm confused.
Track B is just Phase 2.
But we're not dealing with that here.
No.
Okay, thank you.
And the other 2 fourplexes, are they part of Phase 2 as well, or are they Phase 3? Ones that are platted?
Phase 2.
Phase 2?
Yeah, there just will be Phase 1, which is now, and then there'll be Phase 2 in the future. Which obviously the whole, the road will be all developed and everything, but.
You're not dedicating the road, that portion of the Villa Ridge Drive that is part of Track B. That's not being dedicated today. It's just Villa Ridge to the property line of Track B.
Correct.
That is the portion that will be sent to the City Commission upon action by this Planning Commission for acceptance.
Right.
Any other questions or comments? Call the roll, please.
Bradford,
Aye.
Morrison,
Aye.
Shramky,
Aye.
Wade,
Aye.
Chair Casilius.
Aye. Mr. Wade, you have the Heath and Terra Bowling waiver of subdivision.
Yes, I move that this commission receive and file the application of Heath and Terra Bowling for the proposed re-subdivision of property located at 6812 and 6818 Turnberry Drive. I further move that the requested approval be given in compliance with all other applicable provisions of the Paducah subdivision ordinance be waived.
Second.
Second by Morrison.
This is in the Grove subdivision, and Heath and Terra Bowling, or they're just wanting to abolish the lot line between the two lots, 23 and 24, that they own.
Are there any comments? Call the roll, please.
Let me ask one question, though. Are there any underground utilities along that property line to be abolished?
There's a 20-foot public utility easement, along the front.
But there's nothing, as far as you know, that's already been installed. I mean, you don't have any underground wires or anything there, or lines.
Or easements for those to be in the future. None are marked.
Yeah.
As far as, I guess we didn't show any, are you saying there's no existing utilities shown on the?
Yeah, and obviously, if there's nothing in there, we would just want to make sure that, well, of course, if they if they severed that lot, they'd have to put utilities back in there along the lot line, so I guess that's okay too. If they recreated, they decided we need to sell this new lot, or lot 24, that they're going to have to reestablish that. So I don't see any problem with that, though.
Okay.
Especially if there are none in there now.
Yeah, I don't think there was a utility easement on any of the sidelines, or
Okay.
along that line that we're abolishing.
Any other questions? Call the roll, please.
Wade,
Aye.
Bradford,
Aye.
Morrison,
Aye.
Shramky,
Aye.
Chair Casilius.
Aye.
Thank
Mr. Morrison, you have the St. Francis de Sales Parish waiver of subdivision.
Yes, ma'am. I move that this commission receive and file the application of St. Francis de Sales Parish for the proposed re-subdivision of property located at 117, 119, 121, 123, 125, 127, and 129 South Fifth Street, and 501 and 505 Kentucky Avenue. I further move that the requested approval be given in compliance with all other applicable provisions of the Paducah subdivision ordinance be waived.
Second.
Second by Shramky. The building sits on the lot line, doesn't it?
That's correct, yes, it does. The west line of the existing building is along an existing interior lot line, and that line, as well as another lot line to the west, is being abolished. They have plans to use this building. This is the old Reedmore bookstore building, and they have plans to use this building for part of one of their ministries, and they need to put in a man door on that wall In order to do that, we've got to abolish that property line, because it's going to be crossing over on another piece of property.
Any questions or comments?
Just for my education, the encroachment of the building onto Kentucky Avenue, has that been dealt with in the past, or is that just an existing?
It's just
It's just gonna be
existing
there.
encroachment that's been there for a number of years.
Does the state have any track record of trying to enforce that?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, that would be a bad day for them, wouldn't it?
Well, you can't get adverse possession against the state.
No,
So, yeah, the state could always do it if they wanted to.
My question is kind of even more basic than that. Pronounce it for me, please.
What's that?
Parish.
Pronounce it?
St. Francis de Sales, is that it?
Yes,
That's, okay.
Yeah, St. Francis de Sales,
My French is rusty.
Yeah.
So pronounce it any way you want, I guess. It's a name. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Any other comments or questions? Call the roll, please.
Yes, ma'am. Morrison,
Aye.
Schramke,
Aye.
Wade,
Aye.
Radford,
Aye.
Chair Cornelius.
Aye. If there's no other business to come before the commission tonight, we stand adjourned.